The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance.
Well done, John. Polite congratulations. Who the fuck are you, and what do you do with the wayward vagabond?
I love this refrigerator.
Me too. Best character in the thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Whenever that feeling is coming from, it sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask.
I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with for the design X. John, Imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless.
Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's a captchalogue card.
It's about to murder that fucking imp. Through the roof, holy shit. Colonel Sassacres. There it is. John, might I bother you for a can opener?
Oblivious to the commotion behind you, you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there's probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator.
John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing years in the future?
But let's not get carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom.
Please, thank you. You are welcome. Good day. How do you do? Splendid, and you? Gratification. Further courtesy. Favor is mutually carried. R.I.P.
He's
munch, 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 munch. Elixir known as G. Absurd Vestigo. Fourth die is cantileverge? Veered? Whatever. Everyone is polite. R.I.P.
He's eating the book.
Is that how he's learning?
I guess.
Munch, munch, chip, burp. Munch, 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 chew, burp. Holy shit. I can't take as many as I'd like for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I've managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming. Should we look through all this shit?
Sure.
Okay, 0413 Sprite.
Co-player John assesses environment after transition to medium, followed by Sprite, sans kernel, prototyped once pre-hatch. Completely useless in this form. So, you know, the pictures she's attached to her walkthrough.
Makes sense.
Go read this one.
Okay. Severed from suburban grid. House remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deems navigating a powerless house to be a handicap, less in keeping with spirit of game's principled statement of challenge. Interesting. Mm-hmm. This is all stuff that Rose is writing?
Yeah, Rose has taken a screenshot of and written. Internet connection remains stable as well. Will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threat. Something like, let's say hackers.
Kill monsters, get grist, build onto the house. That's a game. Didn't know what the point of this was at the time. Floundering trial and error on exhibit.
Mm-hmm. Unsuccessful attempt at tier 2 prototyping. Knowing what I know now, I might have avoided using a back-breaking Vade mecham for practical jokesters rife with antiquated lexicon and racist aphorisms. Either that, or I might have tried harder to succeed.
Final screen capture before I lost my connection signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter, but when I returned, the car was nowhere to be found. And the driveway plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mysteries, will they ever cease? Shut up, Rose. Fucking Rose and her connection, piece of shit.
Yep. Sprite prototyped once more with grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and grandmaternal manner.
Co-player has displayed inexplicably capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related? Contracted virus indigenous to realm? It should be noted he was kind of a weird guy anyway. Fucking John.
Designix deployed. Still no clue what this does. At mercy of co-players' foolish prioritization tendencies.
Jesus Christ. Grist. Grist payload from slain foe. Whether I deal the damage or co-player does, yield is same, though. I have a significant advantage in battle. Taking measures into my own hand deprives John of a hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. Well, I mean, he did have a hand-to-hand earlier in the fucking book.
Yeah.
That was pretty beautiful, though. Good fight.
Oh, yeah. Fight scenes. Building the point. Building upward. The point. Sharpened and directed.
Steeds. What steeds? Has the whirlwind a home in your mains? Is there a sensitive ear, alert as a flame in your every fiber? Hearing the familiar song from above, all in one accord. You strain your bronze chests and hooves, barely touching to the ground. Turning into straight lines, cleaving the air, and all inspired by God, it rushes on. What the? It's a fucking screenshot of earlier with fucking him going off on his fucking pogo.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here.
He took out, like, how many imps that way? Jesus Christ.
Oh, gosh.
Another one of these things. Really, Egbert family? Really?
Come on, Rose. You destroyed everything. It's your fault. A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps this is because John himself has never entered the room? It is possible that I can see only in a sense what John can see, or has seen already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself.
Makes sense.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing. Rose, construct loft above John's room.
Just copy and paste that chimney.
Oh my god. That's gonna go all the way throughout the house, isn't it? What the fuck?
I love just how they're just completely destroying the entire house.
Well, I mean, they feel like they're in a video game, right? So
yeah, I like how the chest is still on the roof. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good thing that stayed. If it hadn't, I'd be kind of upset.
Yeah, continuity. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than the stairs.
Makes sense. Why can't they just ladder up all the way into the heavens?
I like she just copied the fence as well, and like that's just the fence sideways.
Oh shit! I just realized that. Follow John. It appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately.
It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again?
But it's been a pleasure nonetheless.
Oh, that's you.
Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Thank you, please. Question mark, you see all that shit? And then Dave for some reason. Look at his house, dude. His fucking house. You see the green shit right there. Like the logo.
Awful.
There's the logo. The tars everywhere. There's a bunch of like...
Because the logo, that's the Punch Designix right there.
Yeah.
That's why the logo's on it.
No, I knew that. I was just saying, like, imagine your house like this.
Oh, yeah.
52 card pickup from earlier.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, but thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John, until next time. Wayward Vagabond, don't leave. We love you. You're my favorite character, other than Dave. Dave's actually my favorite, but I'm not telling you that to your face.
Fair enough.
Fucking Jaspers. Wait, where'd all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? It's a very good question. Jesus Christ, look at all this shit. I'm just watching all this. What the fuck, dude?
There's a captchalogue card in the corner, too. Come on, notice it.
Agreed.
Notice it, John.
A fucking Harlequin right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the wall. That I could not live in John's house. John, gather grist, examine Xynex.
Feeling especially economical with your behavior, suddenly you scoop up all the grist in the room, and you turn your attention to the Punch Design X all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with a keyboard setup, not unlike old-fashioned computer. There is a blinking red light and a diagram etched into the panel.
Next page. Rose, answer Dave.
Well,
And
that's
then,
the diagram.
yeah, captchalogue card. And wait,
Flip it over.
it seems you'd flip it over and then keyboard?
And then insert.
That totally makes sense.
Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
No, you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chaffing.
Chafing.
Chafing. I don't know what that word means. Wriggling god fucking damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse cribbit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with a puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here, like the proboscopolis, proboscopolis, I guess.
Yeah, how would you pronounce that? Proboscolypse, I guess.
Proboscolypse. That's probably better. Yeah.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
Wait, what? No, no. Listen.
Prong of flesh bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam.
No, oh Jesus.
Of apocalypse, your thoughts eclipse a painted pair of parted lips that teases tufts. That dare through kiss to stir the air. That teases tufts of orange hair, and though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being, like, kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off of the handle and win like a medal or something.
Medal or some shit. Yeah, it's funny because your thing cut out right when you said shit, so it was like, or some... And it's like, you got censored or something.
Oh, sorry. Or some shit.
Nah, that's chill. Then let's hope there will be a squishy dreary somewhere below the handle break your fall. John, observe back of the first visible captchalogue card.
You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you captchalogue something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what this code is for. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then, you've never really found any reason to decipher them until now, perhaps?
John, examine reverse side of hammer card and strife specibus.
So it's a captcha.
Oh, shit.
Captcha. That's where the name comes from.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm just gonna... Forehead smack. John, examine reverse side of hammer card and strife specibus.
But that means Andrew Hussie had it planned that that's what they did. That was on the back of them for naming them captchalogue.
Took him all this fucking long to figure that out.
Yeah, 525 pages. 23 pages.
Oh my god, we're on page 524 right now.
Yep.
We're literally 100 pages in. That's nice. Looks like cards for your strife deck of codes too. John, enter captcha code as seen on back of Pogo Ride card.
You enter the code DQ capital M lowercase m JL lowercase e k into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light begins blinking.
John, insert card. John, type in lowercase n capital Z 7, capital U lowercase n 6, capital B capital I. Jesus Christ.
Oh, captchas.
I hate captchas.
Me too. And the entrance of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hold patterns.
John, attempt to retrieve Pogo from card. Oh, well, that should be a simple matter of... Uh-oh, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the item they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with a pre-punched card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, mash keys heedlessly.
Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter DSKJHSDK. The Designic stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card.
What the fuck is this? Like, he just inserted the captcha card, typed in the captcha, and then the entire thing became quote-unquote useless. I'm gonna use the quotes. I don't understand this. Designics, what? This entire fucking thing. And he still has the hat on.
Oh, I love it.
I totally understand what's going on. Fuck. Jesus Christ. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans on one card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling you would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream.
Also, John, you're wasting so many captchalogue cards. You're making your inventory smaller.
He is. Fucking dumbass. How many he only has, like... I don't understand.
If he punches this one, he'll only have 3 left. Yeah. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun.
He's wasting all his captchalogue cards. And punching holes in them for no reason.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers. Fucking imp. Of course the imp's just chilling.
Oh, it's okay. Just going very slowly. I'm not sure why these flash animations are going, or these gifs are. Oh no, sorry, you clicked on the next page. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, it's chill. Holy fuck! Just set a fucking bathtub flying through the wall. Look at John in the background, like ah!
He's like, what the fuck?
To be fair, I feel the exact same way. Fucking imp. John, answer your chums.
Puppets? Awesome. That's really all there is to say in the matter. Turntech Godhead changed his mood to run chorus.
Do you want me to read Tentacle Therapist? John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I thought that was... Okay, whatever. Go ahead. I thought that was the same chat. That's weird.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, next page. Show captchalogue. Wow, that was so totally unnecessary.
I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't really being terribly responsive.
You mean these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb those?
They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving as grists for now. Grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future.
Makes sense. Oh my god, there it is. I like that logo. It's very pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
But I'm still wondering what the fuck is going on in this story.
That's fair. That's a fair question to ask.
So why did you just build a way up through that hole into my dad's room?
Have you ever been in there?
No.
Exactly.
Huh?
I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through.
Will you?
Yeah, why not?
Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's been kept a secret from you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Then trust me, you won't be going right on through.
Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you see in there?
I can't see in there.
Oh.
But I don't have a very good feeling about it.
Whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Rose, move punch cards to John's room. Rose,
Nice.
drag some crookside dowels up to John's room.
All the dowels that the imps made.
John, collect grist, examine safe.
You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated from your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist laying around without making a big fuss over it. You check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprised of at least half the weight of the safe.
John, examine family tome of humor. It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old. Perhaps an original printing? Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery you've come to know and love. You captchalogue it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. John, examine contents of safe. He doesn't have any captchalogues left.
He's got 3. There's a captchalogue card over there.
He could grab it, but no. No, he would be captchaloguing it, right? Because that's what he's been doing to every card.
Yeah, but I mean, he captchalogued the first one, but then when it like would have like fallen out of his deck, it became a new card.
What happened to his other type of thing?
What do you mean?
He has 2 types, remember? Of captchalogue.
Oh, he has the Q modus and the stack modus. I'm being stupid.
Yes.
I think that's a good question. The Q one, because I believe he changed it back to the stack. He's like, this is better.
Makes sense. John, examine contents of safe. Shaving almanac, what the fuck?
Yep. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in the safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you'll never understand.
Very true. It seems he's been collecting scraps from the news over the years. These articles go back decades. The common hornographer. Space rocks knock local birds flock off. Populace oblivious to broader significance of events, assuming there's any, which there definitely isn't. Meteors. Next page. John, look at the piece of paper taped to the wall.
Stun, if you're reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you're entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna cry. John, turn the card over.
024913.
It's 413. Motherfucker. In a weird way, that it has to be 413. Yes, it's the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. John, examine back of captchalogue card on floor.
0000000. You guess these are all zeros? Or are they capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think?
John, captchalogue the card. What?
Well, there goes the Cruxite out. Look at the apple one.
She got yeeted.
Yep.
No, that wasn't the apple.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It doesn't show an apple on for me. It shows that...
No, it's the Cruxite dowel that was the apple.
Oh, that was the
apple. That made the apple. Because it was the only one that he's carved thus far.
Oh. Makes sense. John, enter code on back of card into DesignX. Whoa.
It's a bunch of ones.
John, punch card. Why is he punching all these cards?
Well, the theory is that he can duplicate things like this, right? So maybe it's worth duplicating a captchalogue card.
No, we could have infinite captchalogues.
That'd be nice.
That would be pretty nice.
Wait, John, before you punch that. I was about to say, if you first took note of the code, then removed the card from the card, you could have punched the blank one. You would only have burned the one card. You would have only burned one card instead of two.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn it. John, throw hat down in disgust.
It's not hard to take note of the card. It's literally a bunch of ones.
Jesus Christ. John, captchalogue punch captchalogue card.
Captchalogue punch, captchalogue card.
Captchaloguing captchalogue cards again is fucking insanity.
But we're not just captchaloguing a captchalogue card. We're captchaloguing a captchalogue card, which has a captchalogue card inside of it that's punch. So it's a captchalogue punched captchalogued captchalogue card.
I'm too sober for this shit. I'll never be high enough to figure it out. But I feel like some person on weed right now is just staring at that and is like, that makes so much sense.
Oh God.
Am I wrong?
Wait, he's back to the Q modus.
I knew it. I remember this.
Oh, okay. So he must have already gotten to the point where he could switch between them. I don't even remember.
Yeah, this is after he could switch. I remember him being able to switch.
Cool. Okay, cool. What?
What is Rose doing? John, take PDA.
Oh, Rose caught the PDA because it flew out the window.
Oh, the 2-card soul decks. An inventory of dumbasses. Oh, it killed the imp. John, level up. Colonel Sassacre, level up for slaying the imp.
The Colonel soars to new heights on his echelon, reaching the rung one-man Julep vacuum and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel aristocratic Southern Colonel.
What's
a
boon dollar?
I don't know. Nobody knows. Fun fact: that picture of Colonel Sassacre is like a tweet to inspired by a picture of Mark Twain.
Oh, interesting. Bathtub, level up for slaying the imp. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung Archimedes Aqua Cradle, proceeding directly to vaulted rung Taft Jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basin capacity remains unaffected. Safe. Level up for slaying the imp. Fuck.
The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to Valhalla.
John, make your way up those stairs post-haste. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable. Lad scramble.
They're super thin.
That's you.
Lousy goddamn stupid stairs.
Fucking stairs, dude.
They're super thin.
Wait, did he fall off?
No, he's holding on.
Oh, I see that. Oh, fuck. Looks like he falls off on the animation.
Yeah.
Colonel said, "Oh shit, it's the imp." Dave, ignore locale and find the beta. You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Trouble's a brewing. Dave, take expensive ninja sword.
What sword?
Dave, exit your bro's room. You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. It looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out. Oh shit, there's like the the jigsaw thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Saw is a very terrifying movie.
It is a series. There's a lot of them.
Well, you know what I mean. The entire series is terrifying.
I find it intriguing. What have I done?
Animal?
Animal, please start breathing. Oh, you want to do that? Sure.
Okay. Animal, please start breathing. Oh god, please breathe.
Okay, make believing time is over.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
What will Danny do to me if she finds out? No one can ever know. I have to hide the body, but where? Think. Imagination. Arg, the one time I really need you.
Click. Hello, Ralph. I want to play a game. Oh shit.
I want to play a game.
To play.
What?
So that was like the jigsaw thing.
Yeah.
Want to play a game?
Oh gosh. Okay, some of this stuff he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat, like ironically, but that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. Yep.
Attention to details, perfect.
Oh, it's amazing. Aside from the name thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. And this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You just don't need to see this shit right now.
Dave, go in the kitchen. No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome, dangerous stuff he leaves lying around. Fucking fireworks in the sink. Another one of his puppets. A bunch of fucking ninja shit. Jigsaw again on the microwave. Game Bro. Holy
oh gosh.
Shit, dude. A fucking little cow is following him everywhere.
Yeah, little cow's just...
Is he bringing little cow with him, or is little cow like teleporting?
I think that's left to interpretation.
I hope that he's teleporting, because I would not want that doll anywhere near me. Dave, transfer katana to strife specifist.
With an escalating sense of threat, you think that it's time to shift 9, your katana 9, to your specifist. You figure it's better to free up this card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff.
Dave, set blender to mix. He guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in that puppet. Pretty gross.
It's kind of funny, like making like a stuffed animal and just filling it with like fake blood capsules. So if you were to like blend it or cut it up, it would actually bleed.
Oh my god, dude! Look! Holy shit! There's a camera in Jigsaw.
You spot one of your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems you may have just been an unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that.
I don't feel good about it. Dave, captchalogue Buster Sword from behind microwave. Holy shit. Do you see that?
Yeah, cut off the fucking top of the blender.
Both the top of the blender and Jigsaw's head.
And Jigsaw's head, yeah.
That's what I noticed first off. This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Dave, set blender to crush ice.
Just sort of bouncing around in there. Making a bit of a mess now.
Dave, hide evidence in microwave. Jesus Christ. See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got to put up his shit somewhere. What if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Dave, grab those fireworks. Oh god, what's he doing with the fireworks?
Captchalogue all the fireworks. 2 + 1 + 2 + 1 + 2 + 1 + 2 + 2 + 2 equals 15 module 10 equals 5. The sink has to offer. You just know these are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like one of them is still stuck on the garbage disposal.
Dave, captchalogue shurikens. You grab the shurikens 5 and, hey, careful where you're putting this stuff. Especially if you're looking to turn your Celodex into a powder keg full of sharp things. Fuck, dude. That's terrifying.
You put the box of fireworks 3 back into card 5 and what? Oh, it's back into card 5 prepared to start over. Oh, or card 3 apparently. That settles that, yes. Okay.
Took you a minute.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why did you say card 5? But I realized that was the joke.
Dave, take nunchuck. You take the nunchuck, once again grabbing without thinking ahead.
First, you captchalogue the box again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you yourself set only moments ago.
Do dodge.
Poor Fridge.
You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Looks like that fridge isn't leveling up. Dave, captchalogue each shuriken individually. That's not a good idea either. You grab each shuriken 3, one at a time, knocking out those nunchucks. But no worries, you've got a plan. I don't think you do. Dave, captchalogue nunchucks.
You take the nunchucks, 6. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you've just got to compromise with this modus.
Dave, examine fetch modus. You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Oh, it shows like the hash functions, detect collisions. Interesting. Yeah. Dave, press the eject button.
Oh hell no, not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is a potentially very dangerous button.
Dave, change to Scrabble points hash modus.
You don't have to read all the numbers, but...
No, I was just looking at it. It looks very... This is way too complicated for me, dude. I'm so glad I don't have to select shit. First, you program your modus with a Scrabble point hash function, adding it to the list. A equals 1, B equals 3, blah, 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 blah. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your Celodex to select it. You're just not going to do that. No way. Dave, check the box. Detect collisions.
Okay.
Dave, take the skateboard. I skateboard. That's cool. And just what is this guy so happy about? What's he looking up at there? You think if you see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle. Yeah, I would too. Don't worry. Holy shit! Just murdered that ass.
That's just his nose. You take the skateboard, 6. Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the wheeled ride, 7. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute.
I love how he found a word that didn't work.
Yeah.
It took him 589 pages. Dave, captchalogue the unplugged power cord. You take the power cord. Wait, no, not going to work. Dave, think of a new word for power cord.
You take the battery pack, 8. Damn it. You take the battery pack, 9, using the Y as a consonant. Your Celodex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hashmack noobs, but you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see.
But why is a fucking consonant though?
Well, in battery, it's used as a vowel.
It's a fair point.
It can be a consonant, can be a vowel.
Fucking hate the letter Y.
Me too.
Oh god.
Technically, Y is never a pure consonant. Technically.
So that's where Cal's coming from. It's his brother.
Technically, Y is what's called a palatal approximate. But hey, I'm a linguistic nerd.
But hey, I don't give a fucking shit. Okay. Fucking bro shows up with Cal. Dave, search for some mad snacks, yo. Look at Dave.
Yeah. Oh, that was just little Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you got to get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope the fridge for some grub. The hunger is so ill-mannered it would make a room full of snooty dowagers commit mass suicide. Ooh.
Holy shit, Dave! Open fridge. Oh god, more shitty words. Shitty swords. Of course you knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you've got to pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Dave, take swords. That's a bad idea, Dave.
To hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Oh, it looks like that works, actually, too. You captchalogue the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords.
Dave, use ice maker. It's still hot around here. You just spent several cherry bombs.
Wait, who's that looking at you in the reflection?
Fucking little cow. Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Dave, captchalogue cherry bombs.
You go for the cherry bombs, 9, unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes, 1.
Dave, take blender. Blender, too, is a pretty simple word, and you can already tell that's not going to work. So you take the whirling blade pitcher at 4. That's really that's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Dave, activate garbage disposal. Dave, stuff down Mr. Purple Guy into the garbage disposal. Oh, no.
You're still not so sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking at up there.
While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, whirling blade pitcher into the disposal, but you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection, something above you. Dave, look up.
Hello, Dave.
Fucking his brother.
It's the hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling the cord never even jostles. Or that dangling cord never even jostles. I feel like that's improper grammar. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about apping those shitty movies.
Dave, use the turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort. It's a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. Rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it to get up to that hatch. Dave, yank cord.
It's time to face your destiny. No going back now.
Oh, God. Fuck. Fucking puppet ass everywhere. Squish.
Boy.
I don't think Dave is the age that he can consent, right?
He's 13.
He just got raped by like 16 puppets.
I think he's the oldest of the 3, but...
He's still 13, though.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.